Welcome back to DIY Makes Sense. My name is Regina, and this week we hit 100 subscribers. Yeah. No, this isn't my real hair, so stay focused, stay focused. Okay, in celebration, I'm gonna do a giveaway at the end of this video. Stay tuned. It's gonna be real simple because, of course, I've never done this before, so stay tuned. I'll give you the rules at the end, and I'll show you what the giveaway gift is as well. I will say right now, you have to be subscribed, period. I will be checking. I can check, right? Anyway, let's get started. So today I'll be changing out one of the outlets in my house. It doesn't fully function. It's installed crooked. It's gotta go. I'm doing it today. I figured, why not bring you guys along? Because I know there's some people out here that has at least one outlet in your house you need to swap out. Especially if you live in an old home. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all what I'm working with. But first, let's go over our materials. Utility knife or box cutter, outlet cover, outlet, circuit tester, and I'll show you this a little bit more closely in a minute. Screwdriver and pliers. All right, so here's my outlet. The top plug is not working, and it's also pushed into the side. I'm gonna try my best to fix that with the new install. Here is the outlet tester. It only cost me about $4, and this thing confirms which plug is getting electricity, whether it's functioning properly, and if not, what the problem could be. So we're going to test the bottom one first. As you can see, it is getting power to it, and according to the tester, it is configured and functioning properly. Now this top plug is the problem. No lights indicate that there is an open hot, meaning that it's dead, it's not getting any power. And for me, it's easier to replace the whole thing rather than troubleshoot this problem. So with that, let's cut the power. Now, before I start to take this thing off, I want to test it with my circuit tester again to make sure that there's no power to this outlet. I'm not going to test this one because it's broke anyway. It don't work. So let's just test this one. And as you can see, it's not lighting up at all, meaning there's no power or current going to this bottom outlet, so it's safe to handle. As I remove this outlet cover, now is the perfect time for a safety warning. When working with electricity, it is very important that you take the proper safety precautions. Safety should always come first. Disconnecting from the power source is vital before handling the outlet or the wires connected to it. You want to avoid damage to your property, electrical shock, damage to you, or potential fire. If you are not comfortable with performing this task, leave it up to professionals. It's going to cost you anywhere from about $65 to $130, maybe higher, just kind of depends. That is a price I would easily pay for peace of mind. So a second ago, you saw me using the box cutter or the utility knife. In the process of painting this wall, someone had clearly painted over the top and bottom of the outlet, which is not uncommon. So in order for me to break that bond, I used the utility knife. So what I'm doing right now is detaching the wires from the outlet. Now these wires are really stiff, they're kind of thick. They are looped around the screws on either side of the outlet. That's how they're secured. The screws are tightened up and that's how they're affixed to the outlet. So right now I am unscrewing the screws and trying my best to detach them from the outlet. And that's the majority of kind of what this is. So I'm definitely going to be speeding this along. So when detaching these wires, I have got to make sure to keep them organized. The last thing I want to do is crisscross them, get them confused, because I don't want to hook this thing up incorrectly. So here's how I do that. On the right side of the outlet, there are two posts that the wires connect to. The wire hooked up to the top post, I will pull it to the right and I will bend it upward. If you're looking at the face of a clock, I will pull it up into the 1 o'clock position. The wire that connects to the bottom post on the right hand side, I will pull that down into the 5 o'clock position. And I do the same thing on the left side. One wire at 11 o'clock, another wire at 9 o'clock, and another wire at 7 o'clock. This bare wire is the ground. It goes on the green post. Here is my new outlet. It's configured the same way as the old one. It's got 2 posts on the right, 3 posts on the left. Of course, it's got the green post for the ground. Let's get this thing hooked up. These wires are pretty stiff, so I use the pliers to gently bend them in a way I can attach them to the new outlet. Now you will notice that 2 of the posts on this outlet had 2 wires connected to it. Not all outlets are configured that way, but for me, this one was. And with the last wire hooked up, I am finally done. Here is a close-up of all the wires hooked up. They're nice, tight, and secured. With a lot of adjustment to the wires, I was able to push everything back into the wall so it was no longer crooked and secure it. Now you gotta be careful when replacing these outlet covers. They crack so easily. So when you're tightening that screw, take it easy and tighten the screw just enough. Time to cut the power back on, test it out, and see how I did. All right, moment of truth. Test the bottom plug first. Looking good. Top plug. All right, it is looking good, and my outlet is now fully functional. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of y'all. But before I go, the giveaway. I am giving away these mirrors. It's going to be a set of 3. It's not these specific mirrors because these are mine, but one's very similar to these. If you saw my 5 decorating tips video, it's from that video. So to enter, I'm going to be picking a number between person who gets closest to the number that I pick without going over will be the winner. I will leave more details about the giveaway in the description box below. Whew, it's been a long day. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I swear I threw this hair and this hat on so quickly to just wrap this up. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks again. I appreciate all of y'all. Bye.